All right, guys. So I don't have my red hat on because this is actually a red hat one, but it's shit that pisses me off. Okay, we're gonna talk about Energy Saver label brand shit. Okay, so this is the crazy part. I know I'm not the only one. There has to be hundreds of you out there. Tell me what you think. Excuse me. Tell me what you think here. So, are you one of the people? I was that changed all your light bulbs, all your appliances, all your machines, everything in your house to be energy efficient to save energy. Now, did any of you notice your bill lower? Anybody? Anybody? Comment down below. Like, subscribe, or something down below. Put comments. Damn it. What? No? Because I didn't. I spent thousands of dollars. New air conditioner, which was electric, energy efficient. It's supposed to be down. What was it? My TVs. What was it? $7 to run it for a whole year at 10 hours a day for 365 days would cost me $7 a day. Some were 12 hours. They usually did like 12 hours. But to run it 12 hours, because there was usually when I was home, I just left it on all day, regardless of what I was doing. But then there was days I never turned the damn thing on. So it all kind of balanced out. But still, $7. But yet my bill never went down. It was, replaced a water heater, electric, low efficient, high efficiency. So it was like $32 a year. Still didn't notice my power bill go down at all. Not even a glitch. Not even a semi. Not even a penny. Just stayed the same. Let's see. Washer dryers, stove, electric stove, obviously. Microwaves. Changed all that. All the light bulbs. Went and bought all these light bulbs. These high energy efficient. Now we got these crazy LED, lumen lights that don't take energy. But yet my bill doesn't go down. Can somebody explain this? This doesn't make any sense whatsoever. How is people not pissed off? I'm pissed off about it. And I've written to these people, and I've emailed them, and they don't. I didn't see that. They just delete it because it's like it's the biggest gimmick in the world. Okay, it's like if you bought a Dodge truck from 1980, and then you bought the same truck today. Would it get gas mileage? Would it, or would it be about the same? Because back then, gas was only 27 cents. And you would probably get, it felt like you could fill your tank up. And I remember getting on that highway as a kid in my car and with a tank of gas, and it felt like I could drive for days. Just days on a tank of gas. It's like I never had to stop. And then when it ran out, fill it up, and I could drive for days back. And it was like, it only cost me like $10. And it's like, that's the crazy thing. Now it cost me $90 to fill the damn gas tank. And I could drive for 3 hours and it'd be gone. So how does that even coincide with anything? How's it better energy efficient and all this shit? It's got more electronics. It costs, probably 5 to 10 times more than the truck from 1980 did, 45 years later. I mean, that's crazy. But none of it, none of this energy efficient shit has done anything for anybody, has it? You can't tell me, unless you owned a mansion, and even then, why you got every damn light on. Like, I love that when they put houses up for sale. Every damn light's on. You paying for this bill? Well, hurry up with the damn picture. It costs me money. It's like, it's crazy, and then you got to heat the house. So, depending on if you got all electric, oil, that water thing going. I'm kind of interested in seeing that work. I know how it works. I've never seen it in action. I'd like to see it in action. So it's crazy, but I don't recall ever saving a penny on this energy efficient shit. The Energy Star, have you? When you my ex-wife probably did a load of laundry a day. So we had to get one of those big industrial sized machines. You got the kids, their clothes, my clothes, because I was a laborer, so my clothes were always filthy. And she washed them every 3 days to make sure I always had clothes. Because if I have clothes to go to work, I'm not going to go to work. She doesn't want me at home. She wants me working. They can bring home the bacon. That's how it goes. She stays home. She's cleaning the house. So she's got dirty towels and the kids' clothes and the kids' showers and washing the mats and, mopping floors and doing all that shit. She just did 7 loads a week, at least. Maybe 6. She might double up one on like a Saturday when I was at work. And then that way she wouldn't have to do anything on a Sunday. She could just relax, which is always fine with me. It's like, you don't do shit. House looks clean enough, If it looks like it's bachelored, I'm fine with it. I don't need spanking, spick and span. I don't need Mr. Clean out here, doing it up. But it's crazy because, women think we do. But it's like, it's funny. But at the same time, I'm really pissed about it because we buy all this high Energy Star appliances and machines and air conditioners and cars and all this energy efficiency, but there is no efficiency. Could somebody tell me what the fuck is going on with that? Because think about it. They did that with the light bulbs. They did that with machines when they got together in Europe 100 years ago and said, hey, if we build our products cheaper and they break more often, people will be more inclined to buy a new one than just to keep using the same one because it keeps working. Because we built it too good. And that was genius in itself. But they could at least said, hey, they have to last 10, 15 years, 20 years. That way they're selling the product again every 20 years. And most people at the time, we used to leave the refrigerators wherever we were. So when you lived in a house, when you moved out, all the appliances stayed. And then when you got to your new one, you buy all new appliances again, And now I've seen it where they take all the appliances with them. Is there a microwave here? Yeah, they took it. What? And those are like the worst things to put in the microwave. The overhanging microwaves above the stove, because you got to drill into the wall and up the cupboard. And if it doesn't line up with your new one, or if it's just a ½ inch off, it doesn't go in right. It's a big pain. You got to put a block of wood up, re-drill it, do all this. It's just a pain in the ass. But they take the fridge. That's how it started. And then they, it started with the washer and dryers. I kept taking those. That I never understood. Just leave the washer dryer. It's like, or they donate it. That's a crazy one. And then they took the fridge. And then now I see them taking the dishwasher, but leaving the stove and the microwave. Why would you take the dishwasher? They're not that expensive. They're only $400 for a good one. That doesn't make any sense to me. I'd rather a new one. I mean, unless your great grandmother bought it for you or it has some sentimental value of some sort, that makes no sense to me. But, you're getting all this new appliances and it's like, oh, well, it's an Energy Star. That don't mean shit to me, dude. My bill's never gone down. It's like, I've seen it go up because I added. Oh, well, I figured, if I got the fridge Energy Star and I got the washer dryer high capacity Energy Star where I could do the same giant load at 1/3 less the water, using only 2/3 the water instead of, the whole 5 gallons of water, I can only use 3.5 gallons. You know what I'm saying? And it's all saving me something, but it doesn't. None of my bills changed. I bet you if you look at yours, none of your damn bills, now that you're thinking about it, you're thinking about it now. Because you're thinking, wait a minute. I got a point. I know I got a point. Why is nobody saying shit about this? And it's like, so I went and got a new freezer, right? One of the points when I worked at Sears. And did that. Got my points back. I wasn't worried about that. And I plugged it in and my bill jumped $10 a month. Well, wait a minute. I left a sticker on it because I wanted to see. And it says on there, it's $23 a year put on the setting I put it on, which was like number 2. And shit was freezing, doing its thing. And wait a minute, how my bill jump $10 when this thing is supposed to run me $27 a year? Well, come to find out, when you call them, that's if it's full of food. That's once it cools down, Then if you never open the door, see, there's always a gimmick, there's always a loophole. If you never open the door and it's frozen full of food, it only costs you $7 thereafter. $27 thereafter a year. But I need the food that's in it. Well, see, now it's going to cost you because you open the door, and now it's going to reseal and cool back down to that level. Oh, what kind of shit is that? And on top of that, I kept it in the garage where it was like, at least 80 degrees all the time. Even in the summer when it was 110 degrees, the garage was always cool. I don't know why the garage is always cooler than the house. When you do the garage, whatever you guys are doing in the garage, you need to do in the house. Because if it's 120 degrees outside and my garage is a nice 90, you need to do that to the whole house. Anyway, and now you got these energy, they did it with the houses too, Energy Star housing. It saves you energy because of, I don't know what the hell you're going to do to a house. I mean, other than put more, insulation in. It's really all you can do. Add more windows for lights, but then the cool and the heat is just going to escape through the windows. So you got to put high density windows in to keep the heat in and out, whichever season it may be, and so that costs you more money. But in the end, I don't see the damn grand difference. In the grand of all of it, the grand of all this, I don't see savings at all. Have you guys put in your comments down below? Because this is annoying the shit out of me, really. I think about it a lot. And I have a lot of downtime. And this should not be in my head as much as it is. And I don't understand why. So you guys comment down below. Tell me what you think. Because it's driving me batty. It really drives me batty. I mean, how many millions of us bought all this trillions of dollars worth of shit that was supposed to save us money, and we haven't saved anything? It's like, oh, well, we could leave these lights on all the time, but we never do. So what would it matter if the light bulb's energy efficient or not? If I come in here once a week, turn it on, spend about 10 minutes in here, and then I leave, how's that going to save me any money for me going and spending $10 for a light bulb that has 100,000 lumens in it, and I'm still only in there for 5 minutes? I'm actually in the hole, and then some of them, they said you could write it off. And I thought that was kind of crazy. Wait, if you changed all your light bulbs, they came out with that one. And some of the power companies said the same thing. If, I never did get my light bulbs for that one. New Renders probably did. But it was, if you signed up, and they would send you an 8-pack of new high efficiency, low wattage light bulbs to help save you energy and power, and save your bill. And I got them before. We did our whole house a couple of times, me and my ex-wife, and I could tell you from what she said she never saw a difference. The lighting was different, whether it was soft light or bright light or whatever. The lighting itself was different, what you see, feel. But the bill, the bill didn't change. I think she said it barely changed. I'm like, well, give it time. Over time, it should pay for itself. That's what they always tell you. And, okay, 3 pennies a month, that's a long time to be waiting to get my money back. So, another gimmick from our lovely governments and companies. What do you guys think? Tell me about it. Like, subscribe down below, hit your bell, bing. What are you guys thinking? Do you think did we not see this one coming? Why didn't we see this one coming? I mean, that's crazy. How did we not see that coming? And I want to see somebody have all this old shit in their house and then just, record their bill for a whole 2-3 months, as proof, using the same wattage. Then I want you to go in and I want you to change everything in the house. All the lights, all the appliances, AC, heater, whatever the hell's in there, change all the electronic shit in there, and then do the same 3 months. And I bet you it doesn't change. If it does, it'll be the amount will be so minute, which means small, that it won't even matter. But yet you drop, 10 to 15 to upwards of 25, even $30,000 on all these new appliances that are supposed to be energy efficient. And now you got ones that take Wi-Fi. So now you got to buy Wi-Fi for the fridge to work. What is it? The new Samsung one. This is what gets me too. So I don't remember if I did a video about this because I've done so many. But so you buy your fridge. It's got a TV on it. It's a smart fridge, whatever, right? But it plays commercials. Well, if I don't connect it to the Wi-Fi, because I don't need the TV, but, for resale value, why not? If I don't connect to my Wi-Fi, how's it going to play commercials if it's not connected to the Wi-Fi? Intriguing minds want to know. And I bet you could pop the fuse on the screen because they'll have it connected to like the defroster or some bullshit in the fridge. So you have to have it in there and the screen has to be running. It's spooky enough that if it knows I'm out of milk, hey, you're low on milk, I put it on your list. Oh, thank you. Who's at your house? That's my fridge. What, your fridge talks? Yeah, it says I'm out of milk. It's like, what? Like, that's crazy in itself. And it's like, oh. I don't know why every time I drink one of these, the name's always facing up. Hey, get low on the pantry funds. If you guys could throw us a couple of bucks for some coffees, I appreciate that. Had to milk this one down a little bit too much. Taste energy efficient. But, everything nowadays. TVs, heaters, air conditioners, window air conditioners, cars, trains, planes, buildings, coffee makers, all of our appliances, air fryers, stuff like that. Even my little, my 4-way convectional oven, which is also an air fryer that I love to buy and use. I'll use those till the day I die because that is just, it's so much easier to start that little thing than the whole big oven and then have to deal with open it up and then it heats the whole house, especially in summer. That's hilarious. I want a piece of pizza. Well, if I put it in my little convection oven for basically 7 1/3 minutes, I get a nice crispy piece of pizza ready to go. Obviously from wherever the hell I got it from before I froze it. And then instead of putting it in the microwave, heating it for like 45 seconds, and it comes out all gooey and moist and rubbery. Or I could put it in the oven, and then when I open the oven up, now that I just cooled down my big-ass living room to relax to eat my pizza in, all that heat comes pouring out of that damn oven and heats the house back up. So then you got to wait till it cools back down. Now, the only time I don't mind using a big oven is if I'm making something in a mass production meal, like a giant lasagna, And other than that, then I would use it because I would only make the lasagna in the winter. So when I opened up the oven, I could take the lasagna out, leave the oven open, and it would heat the whole house, thereby saving some electricity. But in the end, did you guys save anything on your bills? Like, comment down below, because I want to know. Did you switch all your energy efficient equipment and light bulbs and everything? And did you see your bill go down? Because I know I sure didn't. Like, subscribe, hit the bell. Donate to our pantry. We appreciate it. You guys have a good idea. Tell me what you think, because it's driving me absolutely batty.